Ljudi, znate da se rijetko događa da ja snimam jednu te istu igru 2 dana za redom, ok? Uvijek stavim neku igru između drugu, znaš, i onda vas pustim da malo čekate sljedeću epizodu i to sve, ali ne ovaj put. Alan Wake 2 je jedan od tih posebnih naslova zbog kojih ću napraviti iznimku i odmah vam snimim drugu epizodu, jer ej, ovo je posebno, igra izgleda brutalno, priča je intrigantna, onaj prvi video je super prošao, čini se da se vama sviđa, pa ajmo odmah toga još, a i mene zanima šta će se dogoditi. Evo šerifa, moramo sad sljedeće pričati s njime, to je šerif Breaker.
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Ok, šerif je, ako se ne varam, onaj lik koji je glumio u isto Remediovoj igri Quantum Break. Zaboravim kako se preziva, ali zanimljiv fun fact, lik ima brata blizanca koji je također glumac i identični su. Ok, i ovaj lik, Sean, ja mislim da se zove, on je puno popularniji od svog brata blizanca. Eto, koliko ti izgled znači u show business. Uglavnom, I was told that there were witnesses.
Your deputy said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Ok.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Vi si popričajte, gospodo, ja odo u diner vidjeti gdje su ti bukeri. Bukeri su oni koji su vidjeli u šumi golog muškarca koji je na kraju ispao žrtva. I, ne znam, a ovi tu? Ej, jeste vi bukeri?
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Samo vi meni uopšte ne recite, što ste radili tamo u Cauldron Lake-u? Da, ajmo to pitati. Ne, ajmo pitati što su vidjeli.
This naked dude came out of the lake and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us.
A to nije baš.
He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Ok, nije bilo baš tako, ali dobili smo novi clue. A čekaj, zašto ste ovdje?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
Oh.
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay, why do you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree."
A dobro, da, to ih odaje. Da.
Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was
Šta je ovo bilo?
terrifying. That's all.
Ej, šta je bio ovaj efekt posred ekrana? Djelovalo je kao da nam Alan želi nešto reći iz druge dimenzije ili nešto. Aha, profiling. Samo malo. The Bookers. Aha. The Cult of the Tree. Ok.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Ok, ona ima stvarno nadnaravne moći. Nije to više ni dedukcija, ni, ne znam, detektivsko rezoniranje ili kako god to nazvat. Ovo je već malo nadnaravno, ono. Ovo je ludo.
The Cauldron Lake. Why?
Fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Je, pričaju istinu, ali malo jesu sumnjivi. Uglavnom došli su ovdje da bi istražili smrt Alana Wakea i cijeli taj slučaj. I to su i rekli, ali nisu mi rekli šta su našli.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Ok. A, to su mi trokuti, je.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga!
O,
Saga Anderson. As I
a one se
live
znaju
and
kao, a?
breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
Ok.
She-
Šta?
Drowned. Your daughter.
Uuu.
That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Ok, ovo je jako interesantan detalj u priči. Sjajno izrežirano i glazba kada je postalo napeto, kada je postalo ono zbunjujuće psihološki, pa ta čudna violina onako odsvirana, gotovo eratično. Uf, jako dobro je. Plus grafika.
My guys have an idea at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Aha, idemo u mrtvačnicu, da, moramo vidjeti što je unutar tog tijela njegovog.
I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Ja mislim da je ovaj ubojica.
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my...
Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Šerif ne želi reći da je zbog umorstva nekako i to, želi držati grad hladnim,
Hey, what do you know about that
neuzrujanim.
waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible.
Ma je li?
But it's best not to take it personally.
Šta je sa Rose da zna te stvari? Taj detalj je tako super ono instrument za držat napetost i interes za ostatkom radnje.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Ok.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Prolazio glava kroz ovo. Bilo bi fora da je tu fizika tkanine, da to se ne događa. Ili da su digli zastavu malo gore, da se ne događa taj
We
clipping.
appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Ali dobro, nećemo sada zamjerat baš sitne detalje. Čekaj, di idemo? Ok, dok sam ja zapinjao glavom tamo, fullo sam di su oni otišli, evo ih tu, sve u redu. Mogu potrčat, mogu, ok.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Ok.
I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our
Whoa,
only
whoa, whoa.
coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Ok, ja sam i mrtvozornica. Da, čudno kad si muško i onda igraš sa ženskom i onda ne znam šta reći uopće. Ali kužite što hoću reći?
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Mogu upaliti, baš me zanimalo. Ok. Da, tu i tamo se dogodi malo nezgodna animacija nekakva, gdje posebno je kosa vrluda i to sve, ali preanaliziram ove detalje čisto zato jer igra toliko savršeno
Let's take a
izgleda,
look at our
ono,
patient.
da tražim bilo kakvu manu, ali
I'll start with
praktički
the
je to
external
cjepidlačenje.
inspection before performing the internal examination.
Aha, ok, idemo.
What was the cause of death?
Upalio sam nekakav
What
mod
other clues
cenzure,
could
by the
Buddy
way,
give me?
kakav nije bio pristan u prvom videu. Sorry na tome, vidjeli ste mu ekstremitet.
There's writing on here.
Šta?
Can't make it out.
Nešto piše na srcu?
Writing. How'd they manage that?
Da, stvarno. Kako uspiješ napisati nešto na srcu ljudskom?
signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Nakon smrti su ga u vodu.
They did leave something inside his chest.
To ćemo morati stražiti definitivno.
This looks like text.
I ovdje je neki tekst.
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Da.
Defensive wounds.
Branio se. Ok. Idemo u caseboard, idemo to posložiti na mjesto.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Moramo vidjeti što smo sad saznali. Anything to learn from the body? Aha, ok. Mislio sam da je for later nešto, ali nije. Kaže, moramo naći evidence. Evidence je pristan, dobar dan. Idemo ga poslagati polako. I vidjeti šta kasnije od toga možemo deducirati. Da, čini se branio. I šta je s tim tekstom koji su pisali po njegovom tijelu? I da, moramo izaći van i definitivno prokopat čovjeku po prsima. Ok. A vidi, sad je obučen, kako su elegantno odradili cenzuru, Uglavnom imate censorship mod, kojeg u glavnom meniju možete upaliti pod options, ali kad ste unutar igre onda ga više ne možete upaliti ili ugasiti, jer morate biti u glavnom meniju. Šta je to? Komad papira?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Okej, ne sviđa mi se ovo, Ali još nismo u igri pucali. Ste vidjeli lika na moment? Čekaj, je on doslovno nestao? Oh, hello! Show me the clicker! What? Lik ima prilično jake ruke za mrtvaca. Alan nam je objasnio u tekstu nešto sa svjetlom, Mislim, naravno da je nešto sa svjetlom, Alan Wake je to, ono. Aha, ne vidi kada je svjetlo, okej. Kad uđem u mrak, ali ovdje je mračno, ono. Da, ovo je sablasno, To je taj survival horror. To je to, kreće igra kako treba. Naravno da nema oružje. Ok, idemo u svjetlo, ok. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected. Ok, znači kad si u mraku si u problemu. Jel imam flashlight? Jel ga to privlači? Jel mogu ciljati sa flashlightom? Okej. A di je Hall? Jel Hall za njim? Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it becomes temporary. Okej.
Go!
Wow, ovo je loše. Aj, trči. Jesam na pravom mjestu? Jesam, tu je gun. Okej. Ravno u cenzurirane gaće. Okej, ovo je jako dobar kraj chaptera. I vrlo onako impozantno. End of chapter. Buš! Znaš, ima stila igra, ima strašna je. Sam Lake je pravi auteur. Kao što mi se čini da želi i postati, ili već je, ajmo reći, kroz direkciju u Alan Wake 2 i ovakve glazbene numere. Nažalost, ovo ćemo morati malo skipati jer moguće da će copyright udarit. Ali, evo ga, somebody's home.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Ok, ova igra stvarno je bolesno dobro izgleda, koža i sve te stvari, osvjetljenje je ono što je najimpresivnije, ne mogu dovoljno naglasiti koliko je u igrama osvjetljenje važno, kada imaš global illumination, kada svaki materijal na sceni, uključujući ljudsku kožu, reagira prirodno s tim osvjetljenjem. Ovdje se sigurno, da bi koža izgledala tako dobro, koristite jedna tehnika subsurface scatteringa gdje svjetlo prolazi kroz kožu i raspršuje se prirodno što se događa s našom ljudskom kožom i onda ne izgleda tako plastično, nego izgleda više mat, ali ponekad svjetlucavo kada je masna. Uglavnom, jako lijepo ovo sve zajedno izgleda. We were attacked by a dead man, ću reći sad. Moram prestati pričati o grafici toliko, ali odlično izgleda.
We both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Okay, what happened to the sheriff? Da, to mi isto zanima.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Was this the work of the cult? Sad.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Ok. Imamo neke nove stvari za povezat. Look around for clues.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
A di je? Čekaj, šta je ovo na podu?
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Ok. Mislio sam da je to šerif, pa gledam u čemu je stvar, on je nestao, ali ne, ovo je jedan tih deputija.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake.
Još jedna stranica.
Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Ok. Manuscript pages koje nam Alan Wake šalje. Iz drugog svijeta, recimo tako. To mogu sad povezivati ovdje i pročitati opet.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Ok, stari, ti samo pratiš moje vodstvo, sve u redu. Wow.
We heard gunshots. You all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Malo čudna reakcija ovo dvoje za dvoje ljudi u malom mjestu koji se ne susreću s ovime svaki dan. Malo je čudno da nisu iznenađeni, da im je kolegica dole mrtva na području već. Shortcut key? Cult necklace? Da, neće funkcionirati ovdje, ali možemo ići gore. A dobro, sad se već malo čude. Ok. Magic's not real. Da, ok, to je već malo bolja reakcija. Možda je prvotna reakcija bila šok, ajde, tako ćemo to opravdati.
They're a fine pair.
Yep. Jako sposobni. Čekaj.
Oh dear.
Šta je ovo?
I'm a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
What?
You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Ajme, bit će ovakvih treši TV programa. Oh no, a bear.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices.
Dobro, ovo je genijalno, okej. Nećemo sad trati previše vrijeme ako vam je ovo dosadno, čisto moram paziti na vas. Ali ja bi to definitivno pogledao do kraja, pa vi pogledaj do kraja kad vam bude gušt. Ej, stari, ne daj se omest. To sam samo ja, FBI ti ušao u sobu. Viš, koliko god su igre realne i koliko god se pazi na detalje, uvijek će u igrama biti ovakvih situacija gdje random FBI agent dođe čovjeku koji je upravo morao čuti gunshotove neke u podrumu i ipak je odlučio sjediti ovdje za kompjuterom i ti mu dođeš s leđa i uperiš mu ovo svjetlo, on uopće nema reakciju nikakvu. Znaš, ono, daleko smo još od toga da igre budu a mislim, bilo kakva replika stvarnog života. Jer čim ti daš igraču kontrolu da radi što god hoće, igrač će napraviti čudne stvari na koje ne možeš uračunati reakciju. Okay? Kao developer, jel ne možeš računati šta ovaj lik sad napravi. I da, i zato je Red Dead Redemption 2 bio tako impresivan mnogima jer imao puno takvih reakcija proračunatih. Ja? Okej, čekaj, ti skrenuo tuda, valjda treba ići u vodu.
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Da, to bi bilo pošteno, stari. Kakvi smo mi partneri ako si tajimo takve stvari? Ovo je značajno. Plus, taj Alex Casey, taj lik iz Wakeovih romana bi trebao izgledati isto kao Casey ovdje. Ej, evo ga, Return to the Heart. Zovu se, poglavlja se zovu Return. To mi je zanimljivo.
Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Okay, morat ćemo se spustiti dolje.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic.
Okay.
To see the clues. To solve the case.
Naravno, to je to. Mudre riječi. Obično puno više pričam, by the way, dok igram ovakve igre. Ali evo, sad oni stalno pričaju, pa mogu ja malo zašutiti.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
Aha.
In my experience, they don't.
Istina.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Ej, dečki, šta vi radite? Sigurno mogu pričati s vama, niste tu bez veze. Ej! Stari, ispred tebe sam, Vidiš, to je taj detalj o čemu sam pričao i prije. Oni nisu računali da ću ja sprintat cijelim putem, ići ravno prema njima i onda će se tajming ove interakcije poremetiti i na kraju, evo ga, on meni maša, ravno ispred sam, znaš. A ne isplatim se opet za ovaj kratak moment koji ne doprinosi toliko osjećaju imerzivnosti u igri igraču, potruditi da uračunaju koja je bila sprint speed igrača, je li došao odmah ovo, treba li napraviti 2-3 animacije različite kad je bliže, kad je dalje igrač. Ok, opet previše pričamo o glupostima. Are you authorized to be here? Idem ga pitati.
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet
Kako je to
you.
ime?
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am.
Oh, yeah?
I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
FBC je u Alan Wake univerzumu, odnosno Remedievom Connected univerzumu, ili kako se to zove, ko dosije X, znaš. FBI-ev, ajmo reći, Federal Bureau of Control, uglavnom u kontrolu, u onoj igri Control je to bilo, da. I oni su tu da istražuju paranormalne stvari, da se razumijemo, tako da...
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Super, ej, njega smo vidjeli na TV reklami, je to on? Je on rekao da je on dio tih Koskela braća? Više ne prepoznajem. Uglavnom, what is this machine, idem pitat lika.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Oh, okay, the Federal Bureau of Control. Znači, Saga ne zna ništa o njima.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater. A mogu bi to sad reći, ajde.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants.
Da, Finnish immigrants.
So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirre.
Close.
Mislim, smije se.
My mom's family is from Sweden originally.
Jer su developeri iz Finske.
I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Doviđenja. Idemo dalje. Hvala na strpljivosti,
Casey.
Idemo. Čekaj, šta je ovaj put? A to nije put. Ok. Učinilo mi se nešto, Casey, oprosti.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Da.
I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
Ovdje jedan put se zacrnilo, ne?
Didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Ok, ajmo još istraživati. We find Nightingale. Trebalo bi pričati s njima, ali generalno, ej, na stolu su ovi znakovi, a?
We've seen this symbol before.
Mogli bismo to nazvati overlap? Vidite kako se overlapaju ti trogodi. Dobro, nema veze. Ej, stari, šta ti imaš za reći?
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Čudno kako je rekao you, ne us. Jel da? Malo je čudno, je. Ko da on ne smatra da je tu, ono, mislim. Ne znam, možda overthinkam jer je paranormalno sve, pa ono. Ali uglavnom... A ovdje gdje ovo vodi? Viš, ovo nije super, naravno. Znači, igra izgleda prekrasno, nemojte me krivo shvatiti, ali evo, to je čisto ono cijepidlačenje. Kad nešto izgleda tako dobro, onda moraš cijepidlačiti oko ovih osvjetljenja artefakata koji izgledaju nespretno. Ali dobro, mislim, pogotovo to iskače kada vidiš svako toliko da nešto ovako, neki artefakt iskoči. Pogotovo je to, kažem, znamenito kada te igra tjera da gledaš na pod i onda vidiš da se nisu potrudili oko toga da taj pogled na pod bude savršen, jel?
The tracks lead into the water.
Aha.
Where'd he go from here?
Okej. Tragovi vode ravno u vodu. Wow, alo! Nećemo, šta možeš osjetiti? Aha, sam mislio jegulja ili nešto da se mota oko prstića dole. Nightingale isn't far. Šta je ovo? Očito moram ići ovdje. Oko te vuče ovdje. Šta je unutra? Lagano baterice, valjda? Okej. Witchfinder station. Witchfinder station. What? Šta znači Witchfinder koji vravi? Okej, nisam siguran kuda ići. O, čuju se stvari. Da, definitivno. Kako je ovo jezivo je. To je taj survival horror. To je to što smo valjda htjeli, a? Ništa, samo čudno stablo. Ej, ovo tražim, jel da? Sam napravio puni krug sada? Ne, nisam. Dobar dan. Šta ćemo s ovim? Malo ćemo pročitati šta tu piše, malo se opustiti. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. Ok, to me ne zanima. Nisam ovdje turistički. Ovo je mjesto od kuda se on pojavio.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before.
Aha.
They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Ok.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light.
Znači sa R2 udari melee, ovako boostamo flashlight.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
Aha. Vidiš kako to funkcionira?
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Locate the witch's hut. Ok. Kako bi to trebao? Znači ovako boostam lampu i tako trošim bateriju i ne bi trebao to trošiti sad jer sam, da, blesav, nema veze. Ovako udarim i ovako ciljam. Klasika na PlayStation 5 kontroleru, na PC-u vjerojatno funkcionira isto kao što vi ste na PC-u očekivali. Sve jasno. Wow, ok. Ovo ne može biti slučajnost. Na putu gore ove grane su baš odlučile past sa ovog mjesta.
This is the witch's hut.
Ovdje sam zapravo bio prije.
Okay, I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Imam feeling da je Casey mrtav. A možda je i poludio, upravo me nazvao Roger. Ja nisam Roger. Aha. Znači ovdje sad moramo zapravo nešto naći. Ja sam ovo u prvoj epizodi, to sam odrezao, zapravo već istražio, ušao sam unutra, ali usred dana nije bilo tu ničega zapravo. Sad trebamo naći nešto ovdje. Možda tu vani? Da, bilo je zapravo još stvari vani. Pa tu je most. Fuse!
The fuse box is missing a fuse.
Doslovno misli na fuse. Kako je sve nadnaravno i čudno, mislio sam da je fuse, ne znam, neka riječ za nešto drugo. Ovdje? A daj. Koja je šansa da je ovdje baš neki fuse i da je busted, ono? Aj, dobro. Pričamo o osiguračima, inače, ako ne znate šta znači fuse, doduše, ako ne znate takve termine, onda vam je teško pratiti ovakve igre općenito. Da. Ok, ne znam šta je ovo, ali ovo sam isto vidio i tad mi se to nije dalo čitati, pa nećemo ni sad. Ali da ovdje kao neko kompirao ili nešto tako i onda sam našao čisto malo njihovog nekog teksta. Ej, Fuse. Ok, našli smo dobar, ajmo nazad. Čekaj, di sam? Teško se snaći ovdje u šumi. Čekaj, sam ja tu ne imao još nešto? Ovdje sam zapravo pokupio nešto, neću vas sad daviti s time, ali postoji još nekakav, onako ko side mission vezan za nekakve lunchboxeve. Nešto što malo doprinosi loru cijele priče, malo daje karakter priči i ja mislim direktno vezano za ova umorstva, više za onako da osjetite u kojem svijetu oni žive i kakve TV showove prate i tako da nalazite lunchboxove iz tog nekog showa. Coffee thermos, ok. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Ajde, hvala. Imamo jedan quick save odradit, čovječe. Još jedan, ajmo to pročitati. Šta nam ima sad za reći?
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Moramo naći srce od Nightingale-a. Ja sam međuvremenu izgubio u šumi. I kiša pada i ne uživam se ugodno ovdje, ali našao sam jednu lampu koja radi, pa sam odlučio ovdje stati, jer kao na svjetlu si siguran. Uglavnom, sljedeća stvar koju moramo napraviti, i to sam zaključio tako da sam čitao te manuskripte, uzeo ključne citate i povezao sve to, ko pravi detektiv, ok, ja sam detektiv, znaš, treniran i to sve, ja znam te stvari. Uglavnom, sljedeća stvar, nakon što sam to povezao, skužio sam da njen genijalni um možemo upotrijebiti tako da Nightingale-a ovdje profiliramo. Odemo na The Heart i saznamo nešto novo o tome gdje je njegovo srce moglo završiti, jer on je nestao, ko zna gdje je, ali gdje je njegovo srce, možda je negdje.
Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Okay, još malo the overlap, šta?
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, HCL.hr street station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Ono stavilo dole, vajda, a? Šta je Witch's ladle? To je već spomenula par puta.
They played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
A tako? To je sve što smo trebali malo ovako zatvoriti oči, promisliti o tome i to je to. Okej, znate šta?
Casey, I'm headed to the general store.
Tu je general store.
I know how to get into the overlap.
Okej, sve smo skužili.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Mudre riječi, stari, mudre riječi. Niko nije trebao znati za tvoju bivšu. Uglavnom, hvala na gledanju još jedne, ja mislim, barem uzbudljive epizode Alan Wake 2. Želite li vidjeti još? Recite da, molim vas, udarite like, pretplatite se na kanal. Recite da svojim lajkovima, pretplatama i može i komentarima, to je možda najdirektnije, ali uvijek lajkajte. Hvala, vidimo se ljudi, čao!